Guys, welcome back to the second video in our 7 days of new games series here on our channel, and today we are going to be playing some Assetto Corsa, not to be confused with Assetto Corsa Competizione, which we cover on our channel. This is the original Assetto Corsa game, and this is a lot more popular on PC, and from what I've heard and seen and read about it, it seems kind of like this is the racing equivalent of Farming Simulator. The game on its own is lacking, and the online community for PC, it's popular because of the modding. There's a huge modding community for this game that puts a lot of cool stuff into it, and I feel like that's why it's so popular online. On console, it never really took off that well because, again, there's really not a lot of content in the game, sadly. But I thought we would check it out because it is a racing game, and you know, on this channel we do love our racing games, even though we're not that good at it. I do have my wheel set up. This does support the wheel, and what we're going to do first is we're going to just go into drive, and we're going to do some practicing. And yeah, it is what it is, guys. It's got to be Brands Hatch for the simple reason it's the only one that I can really get around without the line on. So that's what we're going to do. I'm familiar with it. It's what I'm most comfortable with. But we're going to use this very cool Chevy Corvette C7R. I love the livery on this thing. So let's go to the track and see how the game plays. Alright, so here we are in the little practice menu here. We have drive. Obviously, you can't go into the pits. We're already into the pits. We have setup, session, replay, quit, and that's it. So let's see here. What are the what is session? What is this about here? Okay, so this kind of just tells you the track information, and that's really it. Setup, very similar to ACC, a ton of things that you can fiddle around with that I'm not going to bother with because I don't know that much about these things. I do know that traction control 3 and ABS 1, that seems pretty good to me. I don't usually use those turned up too much. Nothing like that I'm going to worry about. General, where are the tires? Wait a minute. Okay, weird. Let's back out of this and let's drive. Okay, so that's pretty cool. They shut the door. Now, guys, I am using a manual transmission. I don't have the clutch on. I feel like if I had an H pattern shifter, maybe I would try using the clutch, but we're just gonna do it the regular way without the clutch. So put it in gear. And I always have a hard time getting out of here, so I'm gonna try to get out of here without bumping the wall. Yes, we did it. Success, baby. So I'm interested to see how this one feels on the wheel compared to ACC. First lap, I'm probably going to take a little easy, get some heat in the tires. I want to figure out how the game handles and all that good stuff. And yeah. So far this kind of handles pretty good. I'll have to let you guys know as I drive a little more about the course feedback. So far it feels, I guess, similar to ACC, but something feels different. Something definitely feels different. And I can honestly say better. I can't quite put my finger on it. But yeah, it definitely feels better. Maybe it's the tire models. The cars don't seem to slip out as much. Is they doing ACC, I guess? Okay, so I have no idea how I want to set this. This was set default on hard. I backed it off to medium just because my skill level, I don't know. Opponent aggression was set at 0%, so I don't know how aggressive they are on this, so I bumped that up to 10 just to be safe. Opponents, I put same class. 15 opponents. We're going to be starting in P8 just to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. Race duration 5 laps, 10 o'clock in the morning. Clear, everything looks good. So yeah, we're gonna leave penalties off now because I just wanna get a feel for the game and see what it's like. So cross my fingers and yeah, wish me luck, guys. Alright, here we are at the beginning of the race, and the first thing I want to say, guys, is that I am going to be commentating live, so don't expect great driving, because you know how I am, but I just feel like for this purpose, it'd be better to commentate live, and we are going to be doing manual transmission again. We're going to keep it that, so I guess all that's left is to get do it. All that's left is to do it. Jesus. Okay, let's drive. Okay, that was weird. That's a weird start. I'm not crazy about that start. Left, right, and center here. That's alright. Like I said, my very first race in this game, so I'm not going to expect too much. Well, we started in P8 and we're still in P8, so hopefully we'll make up some time. See what we can do. This car feels really good. I'll honestly say that. I haven't driven any other cars in the game. I'd be curious to see if they all feel this good, or if there are changes. My racing is awful here. Pretty rusty. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh wait, we're in P11. Okay, so very much like ACC, it takes a while for it to catch up. Which I hate that. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that, and I don't know why that carried over either. Also, I should say that although I know this track to race without the line, I'm not great at it. Oh man, okay, maybe I should have went on like easy. A bump of grind. Sorry, dude. If I would shift, jeez, that would be helpful. yeah, I would definitely say that the game feels better than ACC on the wheel. And it's sad because ACC is the newer game. Like, why didn't they just leave the same force feedback model in as they had in this one? I don't quite understand why they would do that. I don't know. I mean, I don't think ACC is necessarily bad. I do understand that these are different cars, that they have power steering and stuff like that, but still, it's still a game. And when you pay all this money for these moves, you want to feel the forces, I think. I do anyway. But yeah, this game feels a lot better than ACC. The force feedback is just better. The I don't know. The cars just feel like they grip better. Ooh. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Oh. Well, that's that for that race. That's alright, guys. That's, you know, no practice. I haven't been playing this game. Like, this is literally like, I played this game a little bit when I first downloaded it, and I did it on controller. This is literally the first time I'm playing it on the wheel, and I gotta say, I feel like a couple times out on here, picking the right car, yeah, I feel like it would be easier to get better at this game than it does ACC. The handling, again, I don't understand why the developers would have the force feedback, I mean, feeling really good in this game, and then when they made ACC, they kind of changed it, and they took away from the feeling. It's a little disappointing. I still love ACC, don't get me wrong, but I really wish that they would implement the force feedback of this game into that game a little bit more, because you could feel things so much more on this game than you can in that game. Like, every time I'm losing traction, I could feel it in the wheel, where on ACC, you can't feel it as much for some reason. I don't know why. It's too bad. But anyway, guys, that's ACC. Not ACC, this is Assetto Corsa. Jesus, sorry. Yeah, so this is the second game in our series of 7 days of new games. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I am going to leave you with just some sounds of the game here.